today we will be representing 3-digit numbers using base 10 blocks. Yes, Anthony.
How do we do that? I don't know how to do it.
We're gonna watch a video so you guys learn how to do it, okay? Alright. Yes, Ashley?
I don't know how to do it.
That's why we're gonna watch this video.
Okay. I just told about you.
This video is understanding base 10 blocks.
Okay.
Understanding 3-digit numbers, lesson 9.3. 3-digit numbers have hundreds, tens, and ones. We can use models of hundreds, tens, and ones to write a 3-digit number. Let's take a look at this first one. We know the big squares are hundreds, and the skinny ones are tens, and those are ones. We can count the hundreds, 100, 200. So we have 200s. We have 1, 2, 3 tens. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. And we can write this number 236. Let's take a look at this one. How many hundred?
So you guys know that the big squares are the hundreds, right?
Yes.
And if you look at your note card, you have it on your note card. And then the line is the tens and the small ones are the ones. So if you were counting the hundreds, how many hundreds are on the screen? Yes, Ashley?
4.
Yes. And then how about the tens?
1.
And then how many ones are there? Yes, Ashley?
9.
Yes. Okay, let's see if that's correct.
Hundreds do we have? 100, 200, 300, 400. There are 4 hundreds here. How many tens? Just 1. How many ones? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. And the number we have is 419.
You guys were correct.
We write a 4, a 1, and a 9. We have 419. Let's take a look at this one. We can write how many hundreds, tens, and ones we see. How many hundreds are there? We can count them. 100, 200, 300. There's 3 hundreds. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens. See? You can see the 4 and the 4. See that? And there's 2 ones. And the number we have is, do you know? 382. There you go. So take a look at this. We have 100 and 2 tens. So we have 10 tens here and 2 tens here, don't we? So that's 12 tens. Well, that's the same thing as 120. See? Let's try some problem solving. Emma has 7 boxes of nails. There's with 100 nails in each box. So I drew squares and put 100 on it to show that those are 7 boxes with 100 nails in them. She also has 4 loose nails. So how many nails does she have? Well, drawing this picture can help us, can't it? So I drew these 7 boxes and I put 100 on each one, and then I drew the 4 loose nails. We can count by hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 701, 702, 703, 704. She has 704 nails. She has 7 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no tens, and she has 4 ones. So we write a 0 for the tens place and a 4 for the ones place. She has 704 nails. Okay? Now what if Emma also...
For this question, we're going to do it together before she does it, okay? It says, what if Emma also has 3 bags with 10 nails in each bag? How many nails does she have in all? So you have 3 bags of nails, and they each have 10. And you have 704. So how many groups of 10 do you have? Yes, Anthony?
30.
Yes. So if you were to add 704 plus 30, what would you get? If the 30 was the 3 tenths, it'd be
34.
So it has 3 bags with 10 nails in each bag. Now, how many nails does she have in all? So we have 10, 20, 30. So we need to add 3 tens to this number. It's not going to change the hundreds, is it? So she still has a 7 in the hundreds place, but now she had no tens before. Now she has 3 tens, and she still has the 4 loose ones, doesn't she? Now she has 734 nails. Now what's really important to look at is I labeled my answer, nails. We looked at the important numbers, 7, and it said they each had 100. It said she also had 4 loose ones, didn't it? And it asked how many. So we knew we had to count these up and add them together, right? Now what was important in this one? What if we had just written 30 here? It says she has 3 bags with 10 nails each. What if I wrote a 30 here? Well, it says in all. It says, what if she also has 3 bags? So this isn't a new problem. It says she also has 3 bags, so it's adding it to that previous problem, see? And it said in all, so we knew we had to add it. And it's labeled nails, see? Be careful when you're doing word problems. You want to circle the important numbers or words if you need that extra help, because it could help you. You want to make sure you label your answers, nails or whatever it is that you're counting, cookies, raisins, marbles, and you want to make sure you use clue words like how many in all to know that you're going to add, okay? All right, so that's understanding 3-digit numbers, and we're going to continue on.
Okay. Now we're going to do some practice problems on the board just to see if you guys got what she was saying. Okay, he wants to give me a number. Okay, what's your number? Could be any number. Doesn't matter.
10 hundreds.
10 hundreds? Okay. What about you, Ashley? Yes?
10 tens.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do 5 ones. Okay, so if you have 10 hundreds, you know,
1,000.
that would be 1,000. And then you have 10 tens, which equals how much?
100.
And then you have the 5s. So your answer would be what? 1,000. Yes, Ashley?
100. 1,105.
Correct. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a number now, and I want you to tell me what, or like how many are in each, okay? Okay, 385. How many hundreds do you have? Yes, Anthony.
3.
And then how many tens do you have, Ashley?
8.
And then how many ones?
5.
Correct. So you guys know how to break them up now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you guys worksheets, and your worksheets we're gonna do together, and you're gonna get marshmallows as your base 10 blocks, and you can eat them after we have finished the lesson, okay? I'll give each of you guys 4 big ones, okay? If I gave you 4 big ones, how many do you have?
4 tens.
No, they're hundreds. Remember, the big ones are the hundreds.
300.
Good job. How many tens am I gonna give you guys?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow,
Now I'm gonna give you guys your worksheets. And here are your worksheet.
this is homework.
And here are your worksheet. Alright, you guys ready? Alright, you guys can play with your marshmallows after, right? Okay, so we're gonna do this one first. Anthony?
Yeah.
Ready? We're gonna do the first one first.
Yeah, I'm just playing the button.
Alright, ready? It says place value blocks can be used to show a number. A place value chart can be used to show the value of each digit. It says count the hundreds, then the what? What would you count next?
The ones.
What would you count? What's the next one number?
Tens.
Yes, so you're gonna write tens here. See anything? You're gonna write tens right here. And then you count the what? The
Hundreds, tens.
yes, ones. So you're gonna write ones right here. Okay. It says write the digits in the place value chart. Good job, Ashley. All right. So how many hundreds do you have?
1,
And then how many tens do you have if you use your marshmallows?
2,
And then how many ones?
5.
Yes. Okay. So write 125 on your paper right here. Write the 1 here. Look, Anthony. Right here. Write 1. That's good. Good job. 5. All right. And now they want you to write the number here. So you're gonna write 125 right here. See? Got it? Write 125 right here.
Wait. I'm so bad too.
Okay. Now.
Is there an Hi, Mommy.
All right. So for the next question, it says, what number do these place value blocks show? So it says write H on each 100. So can you write that H is on the hundreds? All right. Good. Now that you guys did all that. Now, how many hundreds are there?
3.
Yes, 3. So you're gonna write 3 right here. And then how many tens are there? Yes.
5.
Good. And then how many ones? How many ones are there, Anthony?
0.
Right here. How many ones? You're going ahead.
2.
And how many over here? So how many are they're all together?
4.
Good. Okay. Now the next part says, see Ashley? Says fill in the place value chart, write the hundreds, tens, and ones. So if you had 3 hundreds, 5 tens, and 4 ones, how many hundreds would you write here?
3.
And then how many tens? Good job. And then ones?
4.
Good job. Now write your number. 354, right? Alright. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the next worksheet, okay? Alright. Now I want you guys to use your marshmallows to help you figure out how many hundreds, tens, and ones there are, okay? So the first one, what number is it?
125.
So how many hundreds do you have?
1,
And how many tens?
2,
And how many ones? Sorry. 5. Correct. So I want you to write 100 here in the box. Good. And then the tens. Alright. Anthony, will you write in your box?
Okay.
Good. And then the next one, how many hundreds do you have?
1,
Good job. And then how many tens?
2. Oh.
And this one right here? How many tens?
1,
Good job. And then how many ones?
2.
Alright. What about the next one? Who wants to do that one?
Me.
Alright,
Oh, no.
Anthony, you can do the next one, alright? Alright, how many
Oh,
hundreds,
I'm going to
Ashley?
do this.
2,
And how many tens?
4,
Good. And ones?
5.
Good job. You got that, Anthony? Alright, you do the next one now. What's the number?
103.
So that's 103. So how many hundreds are there?
0. I mean 1.
Yes. And how many tens are there?
0.
Good. And how many ones?
1.
No.
I mean 3.
Yes. Good
How many
job.
hundred?
Alright, good job. And then the next one. Let's see the next one. It says 419. So how many hundreds do you have?
4.
Good. Anthony, how many ones do you have? The next question. Number 7. How many tens?
1.
Good. And Ashley, how many ones do you have?
9.
Good. Alright. Now for the last one, I want you guys to do it on your own, okay? I will check it.
That's easy.
Alright, Ashley.
Stock. Say. Stock.
It's gonna fall down. Alright. That's okay. I'll get you another one, but for now you can just keep it here, alright?
dirty.
I know. Here, I'll put it right here, okay? I'll get you another one. So you got it right. 300 is 3 of the big marshmallows, right? And then how many do you use of the tens marshmallows? Anthony, how many do you use for the tens?
2.
Good. And then how many ones were there, Ashley?
8.
8. Good. Alright. Now, these are the word problems. Remember when she did the word problems on the video?
Yeah.
Okay. So it says, a model for my number has 200 blocks, no 10 blocks, and 3 ones. So how many hundreds? Yes, Ashley.
2.
Yes. Yes, Anthony. How many tens are there?
0.
Good. And how many ones?
3.
Good. Alright.
My number is.
What's the
2
number?
or 3.
Correct.
That's a school number.
And this is going to be the last question, okay?
Yeah.
A model for my number has 300 blocks, 5 10 blocks, and no 1 blocks.
I ran on a go wrong.
You guys do that, and then I will check it.
I'm not worried.
Ah.
I need Frosty, but it's good though.
Alright. You guys done?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Now, I want you guys to work on this problem, these 3 problems with your group together, and then when you have completed them, you can eat your marshmallows, okay? Alright. So you guys are gonna work together, okay? You can turn it off.